Hey everyone, Slambo here, hopping on another contest. This one is for Gav's Music Trip. He asked us to show 5 to 10 items or recordings that were made in the year that we were 23 years old. For me, that was 1992, and that was a pretty big year for me because that's the year that I got married. I've got a few things here, starting with some of the straight ahead music. First off, Eric Clapton Unplugged. This is one that when I saw the special on MTV, I decided I had to get the CD. At that time, all I was buying was CDs, so everything I'm showing today is on CD as well. So Eric Clapton Unplugged is the first choice. Second one, I've got to include something from my favorite group, so They Might Be Giants put out Apollo 18 in 1992. This is the one that has a whole bunch of little songs called Fingertips. And in the track listing here, it's listed as track number 17, followed by track number 38, Spacesuit. So there's about 20 or 21 little tracks that are all under a minute long called Fingertips on this record. The big one that stands out to me on this one is Dinner Bell. I always end up singing along with that one. Also in 92 was the release of the CD Where the Sidewalk Ends, poems by Shel Silverstein. These are Shel Silverstein, the poet, reading his poems that were published in the book Where the Sidewalk Ends. And Shel Silverstein is one of those artists that I grew up with, listening to and reading. His works were always around the house, and it wasn't until about the 1980s that I learned that he was also a cartoonist for Playboy. So I've seen some of his Playboy work since then, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't see it earlier. That just makes these more fun. Another one that, I got to include as a comedy collector, I got to include Weird Al's release from 1992, Off the Deep End. Of course, this one parodying the Nirvana cover. And on the back, you got the rest of the band jumping in the pool, too. And finally, the last one that I'm going to show from 1992, The Youpers, for diehards only. This is the one that has the song Fishin' Wit Fred. If you get a chance to hear this one, pop it up on YouTube and listen to it. This is a funny song, especially for Midwesterners. And I've had this one since it was released. And when my wife went to the UP just a couple of months ago, she picked up their latest release, Old Age Ain't for Sissies. So this is the group now, 30 years later, grown up, singing about getting old. They're all in their 50s and 60s now. So I listened to this one, and oh yeah, I can totally relate to these now. So there we have it. We have five CDs from the year that I was 23, which was 1992, plus a bonus CD from one of the groups that's still performing. Actually, a couple of these are still performing. In fact, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are still performing. Only one of them has passed away, and that would be Shel Silverstein. He's passed. So that's my entry for Gav's Music Trip. 5 items that were released in the year that I was 23, plus a photo of when I was 23. So that's what I've got today. See you next time.